All right, Sam, Star Wars memorabilia, very valuable stuff. What did you want to keep from the set of this movie?
I wanted to keep my lightsaber, but that was impossible. But no, I didn't get to keep anything, actually.
What's the protocol? I mean, did you ask to keep anything?
Of course not. No, all I did was I took my 6 pages and asked, do I have to turn these back in? And they said no, and I got George, Liam, Jake, and Ewan to sign them. So I have those at home.
Okay. Well, these days with the internet, and so many entertainment reporters, everybody's pretty plugged into what's going on in the business, who's cast. Now, how quickly did you notice people coming up to you on the street remarking on the fact that you had been cast for this movie?
Actually, people started to tell me that right after I met with George, and I didn't even know people knew that I had gone to the ranch. Apparently, somebody leaked that, and I hadn't been cast at that time, so it happened pretty quick.
Did it amaze you that people were that plugged into that?
Oh, yeah, totally. Totally.
Yeah. Now, it's funny, outside the hotel right now, there are all these autograph seekers with their autographs waiting for signatures from Star Wars principals.
Really?
Has it amazed you the amount of people lately coming up to you with Star Wars memorabilia wanting it signed?
It hadn't happened in that way. I guess when I played in the Bob Hope golf tournament back in February, there were a couple of guys with posters, and I signed those, and then there were a couple of people that actually showed up and had my action figure, the first one that they released, and I signed that. But it didn't strike me until today, the enormity of what might happen at this point, because the legions of Star Wars fans out there. I think my life has been irrevocably changed at this point.
Yeah. Well, if you weren't a famous actor before this, you're known for this wide range of work, would you have been hesitant to take this role if you were just...
No, heck no. I mean, at that point, it would have been just another acting job. But for me, it was something that I really wanted to be a part of that had nothing to do with, me being Samuel L. Jackson or whatever. Fortunately, I was in the position that someone asked me if there was a director that I wanted to work with that I hadn't worked with, and I was able to say George Lucas because it was true. But as a normal actor, I would have jumped at the chance to audition for this film.
Were there ever moments on the set that things just seemed surreal? When you're sitting there and you look over and you see the Yoda with the puppeteer and all that, was that a little odd to watch?
It's kind of awesome. Just showing up and putting on that Jedi outfit, put the biggest grin on my face that I was worried I wouldn't be able to stop grinning in the middle of those scenes, just sitting there looking at everybody going, wow, look at this. Look at the guy with the look at the guy with the neck doing this. Oh, wow. So it's a kid's fantasy.
Okay, and last question, security precautions on the set. Now, what little things did you notice that they would do to keep people from sneaking onto the set? And
I didn't notice anything at this particular studio because we rolled on the set and just passed the guys at security, and there seemed to be a lot of visitors around. There were people coming in visiting Liam, and people visiting Ewan, and there were just folks moving around. Compared to Jurassic Park, this was very lax. Jurassic Park, you had special badges. They shine things on them so you could get in. You couldn't go into certain parts of the set unless you had a specific badge. So it was very different.
All right, great. Good stuff, sir. Thank you very much.
You're
Always a
welcome.
pleasure.